Good morning, guys. My name is Crystal, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new, and I hope you have a lovely Friday. Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 7:37 a.m.
7:37 a.m. Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Friday the 13th of May.
And Alexa, the weather. Alexa, the weather.
Right now in Rochester, it's 12 degrees Celsius with partly sunny skies. Throughout the day, you can expect more of the same, with a high of 21 degrees and a low of 8 degrees.
So every day is my diary, to me. I don't know about other people, because this is my diary that I write about myself and the immediate people in my vicinity, and going up to see my mum in Chatham. You know, it's nothing else. It doesn't extend to the outside world of other countries. It's just my little world that I live in. A lot of people use diaries. People have diaries at work, so they know what they're going to do the next day and the next day and the next week and even next year and next month. Right? Diaries personal diaries are extremely personal. You know, when you were kids and you write a diary and your mum and dad goes down it and you go apeshit. What did you go down my diary for? They're personal to that person. I was told to write a diary in 2006 when I was in the domestic refuge safe house by one of my workers called Sue. She told me to keep a diary. You have two perpetrators, not one. There are two people inflicting domestic violence on you, not one. So you need to write down what happens and what the perpetrators do so that we've got evidence in case something happens. So she told me to keep ringing the police, but that didn't help at all. So at 4:08 p.m. yesterday, Thursday, May the 12th, life is really boring and uneventful at the moment, apart from the noise from the builders that is still going on since I moved into this property on the 10th of August 2020. Front page news on the Sun: serial killer Belfield to wed woman behind bars. Levi Belfield, a prisoner in HMP Franklin. Max. Guys, the dog loves jumping in front of the camera. I don't know why. He just loves jumping in front of the camera. So does the cat. So Levi Belfield, a prisoner in HMP Franklin Prison in County Durham. He murdered Millie Dowler, who was 13. How is this exactly allowed to happen? Prisoners having privileges that members of the public can't get when they're victims of that he murdered. They will never grow up to get married. And he murdered a child. For fuck's sake, honestly. Do you know they have a dental unit in prison, so if they get toothache, they get sent to prisoners that have committed murder. You know the public can't get access to the dentist, right, because of NHS. Well, a prisoner that's committed a murder, they've got dental suites in prison, and they get sent to straight away, I expect. I don't know. Apparently, there is a big shortage of inflatable penises. Willy straws, $2.99 for 10, 250,000 sold a year. They're out of stock. A giant inflatable Willy, $4.99. 3-foot soft Willy is for Hindus, is out of stock. Willy shot glass, 99p. Shot glass with a Willy, it's out of stock. So that's news, is it, lol? The whole world is going down the pan, and that is the British news. Typical. So today has been pretty awful, as was yesterday and the day before. Nothing to do and no one to go out with or talk to either. Usual Facebook dating bullshitters. I got up around 6:20 a.m. I had to. I was into a blue car, and she kept coughing all night long, didn't she, June? She kept coughing and coughing and coughing. Well, that let these vehicles go past, skip lorry. That has transferred to down here. And the man upstairs keeps coughing. So I got up this morning, he starts coughing. Like June downstairs did, but she was a woman, he's a man. And it carries on, you see. It's the diary repeating itself, and I used to put all the public people, the personalities that died in my diary, way back in middle 2000s, when it was Jeremy Beadle that died. Does anybody remember Jeremy Beadle? You know, he used to film pranks, didn't he? You've been framed. That's how that started. So people pass away, it goes down in my diary, da-da-da-da-da-da, I've got no company, da-da-da-da-da-da. Last night, I walked Max around the field. Basically, there was a girl with a dog, and all the men were coming up to her and speaking to her. And they started laughing. I mean, I don't need any company. And do you know that somebody was bitten on the chest by a dog? Bitten on the chest. They showed the picture on Facebook. They were bitten by a dog on their chest. And they can't walk the dog now because it's been bitten in the chest, all the teeth. I don't know whether they had a tetanus shot or not, but people will not believe that dogs are dangerous. Around here they don't. They let their dogs run loose, and if a woman or a man's got shorts on and a dog comes up and bounds on them, a big dog, it cuts your legs. They've got big claws. I told you my ex-husband had his kneecap broken and had to have all blood drained out of it because a dog ran into his leg, and it was a medium-sized dog. It wasn't a large one. So I went out with shorts on yesterday, walking around the field in the afternoon. And, you know, dogs are dangerous. And can you imagine a great big bounding dog knocking a kiddie over? I mean, how would you feel with yourself if your dog actually bit somebody or knocked somebody over because you just are not watching what the dog's doing, basically? Dogs are dangerous. So I came back from walking Max last night. I keep myself to myself because people are strangers, obviously until you meet them. You don't go up walking to random strangers, right, when you don't know somebody. When you don't know someone. I'm not strange, I'm not funny, I'm just being careful. I'm not stuck up, I'm not a snob, but if you don't know somebody, I'm keeping safe, especially in this day and age when women and girls are being attacked more frequently. And, you know, like I said, when you invite someone into your home, you are responsible for them as well, their behaviour. Your children, your guests, are your responsibility at the end of the day. And if you bring people into your home that take drugs that are dangerous, and you know that, you're responsible for their behaviour. So I keep myself to myself.